Welcome to another lesson. Let's get started. Making money serving others. So there's multiple ways to make money online nowadays. Even more with the AI boom rush. We can see a bunch of YouTube videos like this making X amount of dollar per day while doing nothing, while sleeping, and so on. But all those avenues are service to self, which are not bad by itself, but are they really gonna last, right? It's from this mindset of like gaining something from money, right? It's all about money, 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 and building our worth with money. One thing for sure is if you start exploring those different side hustle or passive income in all this industry, it's gonna help you with building the right business mindset, with learning the skill on how to brand yourself, how to market yourself, and how to run your social media. So if you feel that this is the right choice for you now, yes, go for it. Go for it. You're gonna be learning, and it's gonna be a very nice hero journey cycle for you that's going to build up your next level that eventually is going to allow you to maybe have a bigger business that in that next business, yes, you're going to be serving others from the heart. I started my first business at the age of 24. I didn't know what I was doing. Straight out of university, I had this urge of creating an organization that would welcome exchange students in Montreal, in Canada, in my city. Because when I went abroad during my college year, I did a semester in Milan, and it really changed my life. And I saw those organizations over there that were not present in Canada. And then I went back into another exchange in Paris, and I saw other type of organization. It's very popular in Europe, but not really in North America. So I came up with this, but we didn't know exactly what we were doing. And what we did right though is we focus on creating a community. And it's always about creating a community, somehow becoming community manager. Because the foundation of any service is really that is people they want to feel a sense of belonging. They want to be with like-minded people. So what we started doing is a bunch of free events, cultural events, walking tours, bringing them to like a beer festival, bringing them experience different cultural things in Montreal, and then from this we started like connecting with our potential clients, and then creating like intimate relationship. Like they were even becoming our friends, and then they were eventually saying, "Hey, we would like to do this type of trips." And then we were like, "Okay." We started like organizing different trips, and eventually it turned into a bus tour company. So it really started from this idea of creating a community, and it turned eventually over the years into a bus tour company, a travel company. But this travel company was still offering those free cultural events to have a strong foundation of the community. And then we had like a Facebook group where back then the Facebook was popular, and everyone was could like interact, and we were creating Facebook group for certain type of people in the community. So maybe a Facebook group for people from this specific university or this specific semester. So the community was not too big that people could really like be intimate within the group. And and even in the trips, that's what we were doing. We were creating teams. So the tours were like a bus of 50 people. Sometimes 50 people is it's a lot, so they were creating teams of like 6 7 people, and then having different t-shirts, as you can see, different colors to identify them. And then they would find their team name, and then they would do challenges with photos and videos. And it's all different techniques to bring people even more together. And that's the foundation, I believe, of any type of like success in business. Is really thinking about how to create a committee, and then there's different um, things that we need to think about to have the right community. If it's too big, it's not going to work. If it's uh like there's different, and it's hit and miss all the time. hit and miss, and you adjust, and at the moment that you stop giving it energy, then the community fade away, and somehow you need to create another one, and it's always evolving for sure. So in the Contact Overall Law of One, this is Aaron Apke. You can check his YouTube. There's a lot of good videos. They explain that we come here in the third density for the choice. So the choice to polarize into the service to self, which is known as the dark side, or the service to others, which is known as the light side. The dark side is not that we start killing each other, we start hurting each other. It's just the beginning of the dark side is just ego, self. Basically, the dark side is just like, I think that I'm my own universe. Everything that I'm doing, it's in my own bubble. I It can be victimizing, uh, pride consciousness, where like everything I think about is my problems, how to fix my life, how. So this is the dark side. And then the light side is like when I start being more aware that there's more outside of my own bubble, on my own energy field. And then somehow I realized that by serving others, I serve myself. And at the beginning, when we start serving others, like I was doing with my bus tour company, we are serving others and we think we are doing a good thing, but sometimes serving others, we are doing it from pride. So me, I realized over time that I was doing this to become a famous entrepreneur. I was doing this to become a millionaire, but it was not 100% like, yes, doing this to become famous and rich. Yes, I was liking like the creation process. Yes, I was liking my clients and all those things, but at the foundation, I didn't have like pure love and tension. And that's why eventually it crashed. And you can see my eyes here, like you can see there's a lot of stress, a lot of red around my eyes, and I had a lot of rashes. I was not healthy, and you can see it in the face 100%. I look older a bit, and that was like 10 years ago or something like that. So yeah, that's the like somehow the pitfall of like, yeah, we think that we are serving others, but we are really doing it from pride, we're really doing it from service to self. But one thing for sure is like, we are in the treadmill, we are in the road and the action of figuring it out. So the fact that you're going outside and then you're trying your best to serve others, no matter where it's coming from, this is going to eventually lead you into a catalyst to see, wait, what's more about this universe? And then that shift is going to happen, and eventually you're going to be serving others from the heart. It's by being inside of the video game, and doing the action, right, in life, interacting with others, that we figure out, we fine tunes, we receive clues to build our puzzle. I really like the mindset from this book, The Prosperous Coach. They say in the book that if a person would meet every day a tree to just speak their needs and feelings to the tree, that would be highly beneficial on uh, a period of like a few months. They would be changed, right? So sometimes we think that serving others, we need to be ready, we need to be this person, we need to have experience, we need to have this certificate, we need so many things, right? We weigh like, oh, am I good enough somehow? But we all have the capacity to serve others, no matter our level, no matter our experience, no matter our knowledge. And this is the best example. People, they just need a container. We just need to be present. We can do more than a tree because we can relate to their feeling. We can even express, or just the fact that we are human to human, there's more that is going to be feeling from their exchange. So think about that. And then another great mindset that they share in this book is that we should see life as a coaching practice or a service to others, where like it's not like I'm blocking time to do my work and then on my call I'm serving others, and then after that, when I'm done serving others, I'm serving myself all day, right? It's not it's It should be like all your life, everything is integrating. Your career and your personal life become one. So we end up serving others all day, no matter what. Every interaction, every conversation, if I meet someone in the street, if I have a call for the family, everything is a mindset of becoming a better coach, becoming a better service to others. And then all the time I'm improving my communication on how to active listening, how to do non-violent communication, how to serve others from the heart, listen from the heart, whole space, how to uh, plant seeds, right? So you can start doing this right away and embody this lifestyle, this mindset by communicating like this with your family, with your friends, with the people in your network, and so on. And then asking the universe for more opportunities like that. Because when you're taking action and then that's what you want, right? It's only a quick decision, but then the universe is going to send you opportunities to practice even more with this mindset. And then eventually, what's going to happen is like maybe one person will be like, wow, you helped me so much. I want to get more out of this. Like, is there a way that we can, like, maybe see each other on a paid version? Or another opportunity that can happen is like this person end up talking with someone else randomly, and then they think about you, so they bring you in the conversation, and then they up referring you to a potential client. And that's how it goes, because the best marketing is always word to mouth. That's the foundation. And how do we boost the word to mouth is by creating a strong relationship with people, by being of service to others, and creating a strong container, individual container or community container. And it's, yes, it's never perfect. We're always there to improve, and sometimes we're having cycles like, oh, I'm tired of like this management of community, but like somehow it's like we find another boost and another cycle start, and then we're always fine-tuning and improving. That's the key, and just accepting the cycle of life with all this. So yes, we need to overcome first the imposter syndrome. That's what I see in people that are not really serving others. When you think about it, it's like if you're not serving others, what are you doing? In the realm of duality, if you're not serving others, you're doing the opposite, because there's nothing else, right? It's either black or white, it's either feminine or masculine. And we can analyze life like this, feminine, masculine, and then everything is just the dance of the Kundalini, right? So if you're not serving others, you're serving yourself. So ask yourself, like, when are you serving others in your day? And then if you don't really see opportunities or moments where were serving others, well, it's pretty obvious you were serving yourself. But sometimes serving others doesn't mean like, okay, I'm there doing, I'm interacting with people. Sometimes serving others is just being myself in the heart center. So what we need to analyze is more like, when was I in my heart? When was I embodying the heart center as I was interacting with life, right? With others. Because when I do this, I show the example and I inspire people without me knowing. I inspire people. I give them permission to be in their heart. To It's because we all forget. So it's always reminders, reminders, reminders. Even if we're on the journey and we know the way of the heart, we always need reminders every day, every morning. That's why it's important to do a long form practice every morning to overcome all our layers of resistance and then come back to our true self, as we always forget. And that's just the cycle of the hero journey. At the beginning, we're like, we don't know who we are, and then we go down, and then we go into the abyss, and then we're like, ah, now I remember, and then now I'm happy, and I'm integrating, and then I'm finishing the cycle in the new evolution, right, with new wisdom, and then I go back again, and then it's the whole spiral, never ending, and it's life. We just need to accept it. So your exercise today is start journaling on how you can be of service to others right now. Like taking the decision, I'm a being of service to others, right? What I wanted to mention is when we come in the third density, we come here for the choice, and then we are set at 50% service to self, service 50 50% service to others. It doesn't mean that, okay, I'm serving others 50% of the time. It's more like, okay, this is a threshold of the beginning. It means that I never took a choice. It's like the 0 point. until like I really take a choice of like living from the ego, living from victimizing, living from pride, or I take a choice from living from living from the heart, living from serving others, right? And the moment that I start polarizing 51% to service other in the time of harvest, and right now we are in the time of harvest, then I can ascend into the next level, which is the fourth density. And then basically what you need to understand from all this is that the whole process of life, the whole process of ascension is serving others. There's no other way to ascend than to serve others, right? So there's no other way to ascend, to be in your heart and to remove layers of your heart. It's the heart that allow you to be more and more conscious, more and more expanded, feeling more and more of the oneness. So think about this, like there's nothing more important in life than being in your heart, serving others, because that's the law of the video game. If we want to go up in the spiral, to evolve, to ascend, that's the only roadmap. If I'm not doing this, I'm descending, right? Because nothing is stagnant in the universe. So journal about it. How you're going to be service to others today, this week, and how you're going to be starting. Start small. Practice with your friend. Maybe start offering, and this offering at the beginning is going to be not good. Reading chakra with the pendulum, something simple, and then test with your friend, and then eventually test with your outside circle and ask for donation. At the beginning, I was doing this. I took my list of all Facebook friends and I started messaging everyone. And then I was like, hey, if you don't like the service, you don't give me anything. If you like it, I would suggest a donation of $50. And I did this for a while. I learned so much. I improved it. I improved it. I improved it. And then even though I had a lot of experience in business, I started from zero. Right? We always restart from zero, a new cycle in our life. And then after that, when it was working, I was telling people, hey, you can pay me between $50 to $100 after the service. And then after that, I moved to from like 75 to 150. And eventually someone paid me like $300. I was like, wow, okay, I'm into something. And then I moved the price again, 150 to 250 after service being made. And eventually I was like, okay, the universe showed me like 3 4 people that were not paying me, and it was like a clear message like now I need to charge in front. I started charging in front, started small again, started at 150 and then moved up to 175 and then 200, 250, 333, right? And and then yeah, it's just a process, it's a process. And then what even I'm realizing now is I stopped doing reading and now I want to restart. Somehow it's like I need to rebuild the whole momentum. I cannot start right away at 333. I had to restart at the bottom. It's the same thing with my coaching. So it's the process of life of just living the different cycle, being into the momentum. And to restart a new momentum, we need to start from the bottom. And then maybe like, yes, it is okay, even though you have experience, to start charging low. I see so much people on the spiritual industry thinking, oh yeah, I am worth $2,000 per month as a coach, but then they don't have any money in their bank account. They don't have any clients, and they're struggling to get any clients. And they're fixated with this limited mindset of like, I am worth this, right? And it's like, by forcing it, saying in the universe, I word this, it's not coming to you. You need to start small and then build the momentum. Even though you have experience, we always restart. So enjoy yourself, journal about this, and be of service to others. Do this gift to yourself and to the universe. Thank you so much.